We do know that millions of people were impacted by Hurricane Beryl's landfall last week, but have you ever thought about what happens to the animals at the Houston Zoo during natural disasters? This morning, we sent KPRC2's Mariah Ballard down to check out some of our four-legged friends to see how they fared. Good morning, Mariah.
That's exactly right, Haley. Good morning. I know that many of us are thinking about the damage done to our homes and our businesses, but who's thinking about the Houston Zoo? Us over at KPRC, we were a little bit worried about our friends after seeing them on our live stream camera. There was a lot of water flooding some of these encampments, but we have the experts here this morning to tell us a little more about what actually was going on. So joining me now is Miss Jackie Wallace, the Assistant Vice President of Communications and Public Affairs of the Houston Zoo. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Very well.
After the storm.
You.
Good.
Well.
Now tell me a little bit about how much damage Hurricane Beryl caused to the Houston Zoo.
So I think, like most of Houston, we were all very surprised at how much damage this hurricane brought us. We saw so many downed trees. Luckily, none of the enclosures were damaged, in that the animals could all spend the night very safe and sound in their night houses and barns throughout the weather event. Yeah. Our team was right here on grounds to assess as soon as it was safe to do so.
I love that. So is there a dollar amount on the damage, or are people just kind of cleaning up debris and down trees? How does that look?
We're still adding that total up. We had some significant damage to one of the roofs of our education center. Animals don't live in there, so that's great. It is at a place that is very safe. We are welcoming campers back to the zoo this morning, but our Brown Education Center, the top part of the roof did come flying off.
Wow, but you said all the animals are safe, not to worry there. Yes. Tell us a little bit about the protocol for staff here and the protocol for the animals. How do you guys move all of these animals inside quickly?
Absolutely. So with a hurricane, we do have some time. So once we saw that this was going to be a hurricane that was going to enter the Gulf, we start enacting some of our protocols. Once we see that the target of the hurricane might be our area, we enact what we call a ride-out crew, and that is specifically designated individuals who will stay the night at the zoo throughout the entire event and make sure that the animals live the highest quality of life and care during.
So you guys aren't just picking up the elephants and running into the enclosure. There's a whole plan.
There's a whole plan. They all have night houses and barns that are built to withstand this type of event. So the night before or right before a hurricane is going to hit, they do also spend the night there most nights. So this is not a foreign place to them. They'll be recalled back into their night houses and barns with plenty of food and water, and in some instances, their caregivers sleep in the offices right next to them.
I love that. Well, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to walk through the Houston Zoo and see what is going on. Hopefully, we get to see some of those animals. I'm going to ask them how they fared for the hurricane.
Yeah, well, we can hear them right now in your shot, so it sounds like lots are chirping and happy to be awake. Thanks for bringing us that update, Mariah, and we'll see you back here at 8 a.m.